apologize that for a long time I have not been physically in touch with you people. But you have moved, you have called me, we have been on phones, we have been in WhatsApp groups. I want to thank you for your faith and resilience. I want to thank each one of you for being here present, but especially yesterday and the days ahead. You have confirmed what simply I have been saying to Uganda and to the world. The North and Karamoja is solely for Nuke. So Kotido is for His Excellency Robert Chagran Sentam Karenga. And you have confirmed it. You have confirmed it. So I do not have much to say. It is your day. We have a very tight program, but we are honored to engage with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. People power, our power, people power, NUP, everywhere, NUP. Thank you very much. For the benefit of my sister, I don't know if I may request you, Comrade, to translate for me. I know most, if not all, can understand English, right? But I don't know if it's okay for you to translate for me so that our sister can hear. Or do I just go on and then maybe later on, right? Yeah, thank you very much. That helps us save time. First of all, I want to salute all of you, comrades. I want to thank you very, very much. Very, very much. Why don't I ask you to be nearby here so that you keep, yes, so that because I might end up being inspired and I say so much. Take a chair with you, Mama. I request you to stand here. Maybe Mama use mine. Thank you. So I want to thank you for coming. They blocked me many times from reaching you, the young people. Because Museveni knows when we meet, we are going to understand each other. When we meet, we are going to open each other's eyes. But I thank God that I'm finally here. I want to thank Comrade and all the leaders that we have in this area. You realize that we don't have elderly leaders in here because they are being completely intimidated. In Kaabong, where we are going, they killed our brother Machete. They shot him with more than 100 bullets. That was meant to scare you completely. To tell you you should keep away from that young man, you should keep away from that man, Bobi. And it worked to some people. In fact, some people sold out to the regime. So I want to thank you for having that confidence to come and meet me. That is very good. What you saw yesterday here is not my work, because we had not succeeded to even access here. It was your work. It was word of mouth. So I want you to look at yesterday and you understand the power that you have in your hands, the power that you have in your mouth. But also I want you to understand the power of the truth, the power of the idea that you believe in. I want to make it very clear, you don't believe in Bobi Wine, you believe in that idea which also Bobi Wine believes in. That thing that brings us together. So I want to thank you very much. Now, initially, in the beginning, the mission was to preach the manifesto, telling people what we plan to do, how we are going to transform this our country. But when I moved to northern Uganda, I realized that there was an even more important message to preach to you, more than asking for the vote. It was the point of opening our eyes to see the reality, to build unity and trust. I can come from Kampala and tell you very good things, but if you don't trust me, as soon as I leave, those things are going to stay there. Number one. Number two, if those things don't open your own eyes to see what you have, you, before you even meet me, still that is going to end there. So my mission, number one, unity. peace and reconciliation, because you notice that for 40 years they have divided our tribes. They have made us believe that we cannot be brothers and sisters. They have made us believe that we are different from one another. They have made us believe that some people are special, some people are not. That some people are meant to be poor and some people are meant to be isolated. That is the lie that we want to break, first and foremost. When we break that lie, we will be breaking everything else. That's the most important mission. I'm very happy that the young people are picking that message, because once we pick that, once we connect, whether from Lamu, from Acholi, from Uganda, from Ankole, from Teso, once we think the same, everything else is going to be different, because we are going to be equal. We'll start to say, okay, I am here. What are the people of Karamoja are saying? Bobi, what are the people of Uganda saying? Adonyo, what are the people of Lamu saying? etc. And those things are going to be by us, not by those old people. By us. The fact that we are here means if you are 20 years, 5 years you're going to be 25. If you're 25, 5 years you're going to be 30. If you're 30, 5 years you're going to be 40. Now me, I'm above 40. That means I'm living my last days and last months as a young man. In fact, I only look young, but I'm not young anymore. And you are going to be like that. All of us. That's why my mission is to make sure that we all understand each other, understand the mission, and then each one of us, from wherever we are, we do what we must do to change this country. But we begin by uniting. I teach you what you don't know, you teach me what I don't know. Because when we build this country, eventually every area is going to benefit. So I thought it's very, very important. And after understanding that, it is important for us to offer leadership. Maybe some of you are young, or some of you saw me back in the days when I used to come to Karamoja as a musician. But it came to me that I have to lead, and you have to lead also. Each one of us has to be a leader. We must break the lie that those leaders are the people that have been taken to university. Now you become a professor, you become a lawyer, you become an engineer, therefore you come and be a leader. And you cannot be a leader if you don't have that. Yes, some of these are our friends. Some of us had the luck to go to university. But we've also learned that everybody matters. So be leaders. This young lady inspires me very much. And I'm very glad that she gave us that story. She's not the most educated person that you can say. Right now, as I'm speaking English, they are translating for her. But she has, like Ayena's told us, she has given us leadership and brought other leaders. You also can do that. So I am asking you, connect, recruit other people. Let us be many. Let us be many here in Karamoja. For a long time, tell them to first review. Or maybe you close the door so that we don't hear them. Just close the door. So friends, it is very important you have seen what was in Lamu. People, men, you have seen what is in Teso, what is in Busia, what is in Uganda, what is in Ankole, and now in Karamoja. Very many times Museveni has lied and said in Karamoja he gets 100% of the vote. Switch off internet, intimidates people, and gives himself the results. That we can change it. You can change it. So that is what another call that I'm bringing to you. Most importantly, you people, let me ask, who is about 40 years here? If you are 40 years. Wow. Okay, if you're 35. You see? So all of you are younger than me. You understand? And you know how old Museveni is. That means, my friend, there is no other chance. This is our chance. This is our chance. Every generation has an opportunity. Those that had a generation of opportunity in 62, they did what they can. They used the old people. They used traditional leaders. They used even religious leaders. May his soul rest in peace. We had Father Okolo. But you saw how they used him against his own people. And eventually he also did not end up happy. So I'm calling upon you to take the matters of Karamoja in your hands. The hope of Karamoja is in you. There's nobody else. The other people, they are happy. Their children study from Kampala. For you, if you had a child, it is possible that your child will live up to 20 or 30 without seeing a tarmac road, without ever seeing water in a tap. But that can change. This place is very rich. I know I'm saying this to the already converted, I'm saying this to leaders, but it's very important that you continue understanding it, you continue understanding that your place is rich, you continue understanding that those that open their eyes, they've been suffocating them. Many of your brothers and sisters are in prison. They are in Chitalia in Kampala. They are in Chico in Kampala. They cannot even detain them here. They take them away because if you visit them in the prison, they will speak to you and they'll tell you fight. They tell you don't give up. So they take them away. Museveni is like a colonialist. When he arrested the colonialists arrested Karenga, they did not detain Karenga in Uganda. They took them to Seychelles Island in the Indian Ocean. When they arrested Mwanga, the colonialists, the white people, took him to Seychelles Island. The same thing when they arrested the people of Acholi for helping Mwanga and Karenga. They took them to Kampala in Kololo. That is why that place is called Kololo. Kololo is not a Uganda name, you know that. Kololo is an Acholi word, meaning alone. So your brothers, the Kachunas, they took them to Chitalia to isolate them from you. I visit them, I talk to them. They send you a message that they are strong. We are also with them. They took them to military court. They are not soldiers. But most importantly, Museveni wants to paint violence. But we can fight. I'm not discrediting those that use violence. We don't use violence. For us, we use the brain to talk to people. If all the people understand, we will be able to free ourselves. So it's very important for us to do in our generation. While we still have the useful energy, while we still can communicate, and before they ban or intimidate some of us. I am aware that you are also aware of how rich here is. You know how rich your land is. You know the minerals you have. That one I'm not educating you about. But you also know that while your land is rich, your bodies are poor. And we can change that. I'm not going to talk about the roads, you know that. I'm not going to talk about your cows that were taken by the Tukanas, or the Itelas were taken by the Tukanas, but did the Tukana come with the gunship? That is a big question, but we shall sort that in a new Uganda. I know the pain of intimidation. Many of you are intimidated. The RNC is always coming. You support NUP, we shall arrest you, we shall kill you. They have even bought some of our friends. We used to have our coordinator, Calvin. They paid him money. You understand? They paid him money. They create their own lies. And they want to use some of our people. They told me he came dressed like us in order to discredit us. But of course, we are too many to be discredited. So that, the people that they buy, they don't only exist in Karamoja. They buy them in Buganda. They buy my own brothers. Okay? They buy them in Busoga. Those are our brothers. They buy them in Acholi. They buy them everywhere. But those are few. I want you to understand, you, my fellow Ugandans, that in order for these people to stop you, because now we are walking towards our minerals. You are walking towards your minerals. You, the people of Karamoja. The people of Bunyoro are walking towards their oil. The people of Busia are walking towards their gold. And all other Ugandans. So now, they want, if they possible, they will also want to pay you money. 10,000 and the yellow t-shirts. You forget about that. That is what they've been doing. So I want to call upon you to be solid, to be strong. Let us unite. Let us open our eyes. I always say it in the public that any one of you can be a Bobi. You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be very educated. Me, am not very educated, by the way. In fact, I just went back to school. When I came, I did not even have a university degree. Okay? So don't underlook yourself. The fact that we are here already shows that we were meant to be together, that we are the same. So have that confidence. These things that I'm doing, that I'm saying, say them to people in your language. They will understand you. They will believe you. They will join you. Me, I'm going to move across the country, trying to sensitize young people like yourself, trying to send that message. But even here, after I leave, don't let this message leave with me. Let it stay here. Go deep, recruit others, make groups silently to move door to door preaching this message. Let our people understand. Let our people connect with us. Let them know that this matter now is for Karamoja. It is their plight. But while they fight for Karamoja, let them know that they have friends and brothers and sisters across the country. Let us connect more. Let us work together more. Finally, we are going into this election. Museveni never reaches your villages. He sends buses, gets any young person there, give them 20,000 and a yellow t-shirt, let them come and attend my rally, and they go back. We want you to send a message. Let people understand that actually these roads can be done, and they will be done. Let them know that you can benefit from these minerals. If it was some other people that own these minerals, you would be having cities here. You will be having trains crossing here. It is impossible. It is impossible. If this part here was in Kenya, it would not be like here. If this part here was in a country, if it had a country that had good governance, it would not be like here. But these people are thieves. They're just stealing you minerals. And please let people understand that the first time they learned about the massive gold rush here, Museveni made his wife minister for Karamoja. I said it yesterday and I still say it. How come the minister of Karamoja does not sit in Karamoja? Why do we have the minister of Karamoja having their office in Angola or in Uganda? Why? That is supposed to make you angry. That is supposed to make you think. But most importantly, that should make you organize yourselves. Send this message out there so that when the young people rise in Uganda, when they rise in Bunyoro, when they rise in Acholi, you, the Karamajonga, are not left behind. For a long time they have been undermining you and disrespecting you. And I want your generation to be the one to take away that nonsense. I know it pains you when these Museveni people say we cannot wait for Karamoja to develop. You heard that, right? Yes. That should make you angry. And you should make sure your child is not told that. Your generation should be the last generation to listen to that nonsense. Your generation should be the last generation to see these bad roads. Your generation should be the last generation to suffer. I could go on and on and on and on, my brothers. But let me end by thanking you for showing up. And I also tell you, if you do what you must do, I want to be wherever I will be and say, I want to give you, see the young people of Karamoja, this is how they voted, this is how they are protecting their vote. Tell those people not to vote for anything yellow. Accept the money. Accept the money. They will bring the money to you. That is your money. Okay? But don't let them wash your brain. Talk to people. People will understand. And the rest will be history. I want to thank you very much. In a very, very special way, I want to thank this, my sister. Thank you very much. And get more women involved. Yes. Get more women. Get more women. These women are powerful. They can talk to each other. Let us work underground. The rest we shall talk when the cameras are not on. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, omulungi aliko omusatiri president wa Uganda Robert Chagulanyi Ssentamu abadde akeddeko ku makya.
I'm told the candidate has a word to say, but very briefly.
Ayogereko ko.
Yeah, please say that in Kaabong.
Once more, I am Simon Peter, and I am a registrar for Youth Kotido municipality here. And now, when they are here, I have something about what would like somebody or something to them. We also need general councillors. We don't have a big, we don't have a structure passport. But next time we can get. I am also using the office of the excellency just to submit somewhere on the side of the posters. The side of the posters. And the next thing again is some little money for campaigns, something for just for campaigns. That's the second thing. Then the third one is also the welfare this year. You know, some are just from somewhere very far. Some is like a Jerry, a Peta, a Pum, a Pemuru, and they give the case and stay here.
Can I request that those needs you address them directly to the deputy president?
All right.
I don't want these people to think we are rich. I don't want them to know we are poor.
All right.
We are the broke team.
It's about to the t-shirts.
Yes,
Just for the party.
yes.
That is all I had for Your Excellency. Thank you very much.
Omulungi aliko
We are the broke team, but we are not poor.
Also, this is about that she is waiting. Thank you very much, my sister. You heard. They were intimidating her that if you run under any tree, they are going to slaughter you, they are going to kill you. But she stood, she's our counselor. Now you know why I was telling you to involve more women. These women, once they take a stand, once they decide, you cannot take a wrong. So my sister, so much respect for you. I've heard the need, and Madam Deputy is going to communicate to our rank and file and see. I must tell you, brothers and sisters, that the truth is we don't have money. We are supposed to have money because we are, according to the constitution, the official position. But the money that we're seeking for 7 years in Mao catch using iPhone. You heard that? So now we are surviving on handouts from Ugandans. They buy for us fuel, we educate ourselves, we move from place to place. However, we are struggling to make ends meet. That's why we've not been able to give t-shirts. All the t-shirts you see, people buy for themselves. People even print posters for us. But regardless, we are going to make sure we deal with the matter of those posters, the t-shirts, and some campaign facilitation for you. So, before I leave, maybe I'll talk to the mainstream media now. I was asked by one of the journalists to comment on the blockage by NTV and all nation media outlets from Parliament and General Museveni's campaign. But it surprises me that some people are surprised. In a dictatorship, the first thing they kill is the truth. In a dictatorship, the first thing they want to block you from is the truth. And any TV, radio station, newspaper that reports the truth is going to be under attack. There is no wonder, therefore, that NTV and all nation media outlets are under attack. They reported that Anita Among blocked candidates from running because she wanted to become independent. They keep saying the truth. They keep showing the masses, the crowds that come. They keep showing the support that we have, which should be legal. I mean, they also show Museveni where he has some support, even when he rents that support. So, to you NTV and all nation media outlets, this is expected. But I guarantee you that in a better country, you will do your work unhindered, unencumbered, and unthreatened. As of now, I want you to know that the people of Uganda and the world are standing with you. Just do the right thing. You're not committing a crime. Just report what you have to report. Everywhere, the truth, and nothing but the truth about all of us. I know what you're going through. I know Anita Among is intimidated by the truth that you continue to expose. I know the regime is threatened by the truth that is exposed. But I keep saying it that the camera is the biggest weapon. And when they look at those cameras, they see missiles. So we condemn the hounding, we condemn the constant attack on you, and we know that one day Uganda will get better. But it can only get better when all of us are playing our roles. We, the people in positions of leadership, and you, the fourth estate. And also, I'll take this opportunity to communicate to our brothers on other TVs, especially NBS. We appreciate the work you do, but we request that you report authentically. Many times you attend our rallies, and you see their masses, but you cover only the feet. Come on, man. Show the truth. By the time you bring this news on NBS, it is already on social media. The people have already seen what has happened. And then when you show only the feet, or when you try to pitch the camera, it looks funny. Don't allow the regime to attack your credibility. You're a credible source, and we respect you. And we work with you. So please, report the truth. That I'm requesting in good faith. Yeah, and that is the truth. In Uganda. Okay, allow me, let me speak some French here. Yeah, bambuziza ku kigambo kya NTV okudisikopinga. NTV tuze tulaba ku mawulire basooka bagoba ku mikolo Museveni gyaliko. Ekyo kitegerekeka. Kuba tayagala boogera mazima, ayagala abo abanaabiwetaweta. Naye ate kyabadde kyamuswaku nnyo okubagoba ne mu Parliament. Ekyo nno kimenya amateeka, kimenya ssemateeka waffe. Bannamawulire balina eddembe okulipootinga, okulaga byonna ebibaddewo mu butuufu bwabyo. So kyansonyi nnyo okulaba nga mukyala Anita Among ye mugumenyi w'amateeka bwe alowooza nti asobola n'okukyusa constitution. Ekyo nno kye kizibu mu dictatorship. System bwemenyekamenyeka, buli omu alowooza alina obuyinza okukola byonna by'ayagala. Kati Anita Among okuva NTV bwe yalalisa, bwe yaraninga story nga nemeseza bonabona abali bamuganya ebukedea neyesimbawo n'amakinga sure avaayo ng'atabuganyisiddwa. Kyamukola bubi. Kati olowooza alina obuyinza obugoba bannamawulire mu Parliament. Ekyo nno kiraga ekizibu ky'okuleeta abantu mu bifo eby'obukulembeze abatalina ndowooza yakulembeze nga bolaba Anita Among. So aba NTV tuyimirira nammwe, benese emirira nammwe, ze basaba mugende maaso nga boogera amazima, nga mulaga amazima. Si mwe mekka naye emikutu gya national media gyonna ffe kye tubasaba ngere maaso nga mulipootinga amazima ensi eraba amazima kozi era mukoere eri mujja kusaba ne baganda baffe aba NBS television tetwagala ennyo munange tutambula nammwe mu mukwano tetulina buzibu tubawanye ekitiibwa era mukono omulimu mulungi naye tubasaba mubeera kulaliza ffe mulaga amazima NBS abantu balaba ng'ensi eyeesongodde nga bajjudde naye ate NBS olaba balagako bigere balagako nkoona balinga abagezaako okugunzika kamera ebintu birage tumanyi mukolera ku bugubi tumanyi babagamba ni abagambye kolaga bino ne mukola omulimu omutuufu kuba bino ebintu jagamanyi mugenda obiraga ku tivizamu ng'abantu babirabinda ku social media kati abantu balaba enkuyanja y'abantu bwenojja tinolagako ebigere wanolagako eri gye twayise mukubu nenotolaga gye twabadde tugenda nenolaga nti gye twabadde tugenda oyogera ku gye twabadde tugenda naye ngaefaananyi olaga gye twayibadde tutako abantu bakubamu ebituli so ekyo kisabye mukwano nawuse Uganda temukkiriza bantu ababateekako pressure ate kwonona linnya lyamba muli tv nganze tubawo ekitiibwa era tujja tambula nammwe mulage ekituufu mwebale